I'd like to talk today about roller skating and why I persist at it and why I continue to love it, even though I'm really not very good at it. And it's not just a workout for me, although it is a workout. But I want to say quite sincerely that it has been very, very good for me as an autistic woman. Oddly, I used the hashtag autistic woman for a TikTok video the other day, and TikTok said that that was not an allowable hashtag, so I don't understand that. But anyway, I am an autistic woman, and one way that that has manifested for me throughout my entire life is being incredibly uncoordinated, unable to follow choreography, unable to do things generally that require, like, my brain telling my body to do something. It's very odd, and it's always been very frustrating and quite honestly embarrassing for me, especially as a child. So I grew up in Texas in the 70s and 80s, and man, if you weren't a freaking athlete or a dancer or a cheerleader, you were shit. And I was shit, and I knew it, and it felt terrible, and I tried really hard to be something that I wasn't. And so I've been very frustrated about that throughout my life. I love to dance, but I can't do choreography. And that's just me, and that's my brain. And that used to be the most frustrating thing in the world to me. But back to where I began. Roller skating has really been so good for that. It took me the longest time to be able to just get that message of putting my toe down and stopping myself. For neurotypical people, I think that might be very difficult to understand, but I just simply could not make that happen, and I would freeze up with fear because I've always been so uncomfortable in my body. The slightest incline down, forget it. I would just, no, I'm not even going to try it, because I know that the way my body would react, I would get so incredibly tensed up and nervous that I would just collapse and fall and hurt myself. But doing it on my own terms, on my own time, without someone telling me, you got to do it this way, you've got to do faster, you've got to do it that way, which really just doesn't work for me, again, as an autistic woman, has been extremely rewarding. And I feel like I've gotten so much more comfortable in my skin just from roller skating, and I'm so happy about that. And to point to one incident a couple of weeks ago, there's an incline that I ordinarily would just absolutely avoid. And I mean, it's probably, like that much of an incline. It's not steep. I just took a deep breath, and I said, Spirit guides, here I go. And I trusted myself, I trusted my body to stop my forward movement, and told myself, worst case scenario, you'll fall. You've fallen before, get back up, it's okay. And I did it. I went all the way down. I stumbled and fell just a little bit at the bottom. It was all right. I got back up and continued on, and it was just so exhilarating, and I felt so good and so proud of myself. I encourage you to do whatever challenging, scary physical thing or mental thing. I mean, I don't know. I was never in my body, so mental things came a lot easier to me than physical things. But this has been rewarding, and it's good to get out of your comfort zone. Just a little reminder. Okay. I love you. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.